Good morning, people. Good morning. I had to do a tire check. Well, check the air pressure on these tires because this week is that blitz week where they're supposed to be pulling people over to do inspections and whatnot. So I had to check my tires this morning since I have a late night. This is the aftermath. I bought this at Love's a while ago. You just plug it into there. You disconnect that. You plug this to there, and you can air up your tires. You ain't gotta to wait on roadside or the shop or whatever. You can just get yourself a little tire gauge, and you can do it yourself, man, on all your tires, your trailer tires, drive tires, steer tires. Get yourself one of these, one of these things, tire pressure gauge, and you can do it yourself, man. It's not that hard. I mean, just bending down and gets on your knees. Your knees, man. I'm getting old. LOL. But anyways, I'm gonna get to rolling this up, man, and we'll talk to you later. Good morning, guys. So today we are in, I think it's Collins, Mississippi. It's off of State Road 49, I think it is. I don't know. Doing a pre-trip. We're taking this load out to Lakeland, Florida. To Sam's Club's out there. Now, I will say that I think this is my last load with this company, man. I'm probably going to be going to a tanker position that I've applied for. And the story is because ever since DB Schenker bought out Davis Transfer, who I used to drive for, there's been a lot of micromanaging, and I'm no longer happy with them. I'm sitting around a lot. I'm having to call for fuel. It's just, I feel like I'm like a kid or something, you know? And I guess if you always work for a mega carrier, or, always work for these bigger companies, there's no big deal. But if you work for these, a smaller to mid-sized company, then you realize how much better it is working for them. And that's what I felt with Davis Transfer, man. Anyways, I'll keep you guys updated. Just wanted to say good morning to y'all. So let me explain as to why I've decided to leave Davis Transfer. Now, first of all, it's not even Davis Transfer anymore. Davis Transfer got bought out by USA Truck, and USA Truck got bought out by DB Schenker. And that's what kind of ruined everything, in my opinion. The best times in trucking that I've had has been with Davis Transfer. No lie. Now, they were a smaller company, a smaller to mid-sized company, from what I remember hearing when I first signed on with them. And they did not micromanage you. They did not bother you. And the dispatchers, they were great. Marcela, Laura, Daniela, I think I had a couple of times. And even Jessica, man, they were great dispatchers. Always communicated with you, always called you to let you know about the pre-plan, or just kept you up to date with what there was going on. And I would stay out anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks at a time, and one time I even stayed out for 2 months straight. And they always kept me rolling. Always kept me rolling. I never had to beg for loads. I never had to beg for anything, And when I wanted to take a 34, I just simply asked, hey, can I take a 34 in so-and-so location or whatever? And they did that. They made it happen. And when I wanted to come home and take a whole week off, they made that happen as well too. And my issue with this takeover of Davis Transfer being bought out by US, and my issue of Davis Transfer being bought out by USA Truck and DB Schenker is that there's a whole lot of micromanaging happening now. What do I mean by that? I mean basically that it's little things that I took for granted when I was with Davis Transfer. Like, for example, fuel solutions. The fuel solutions sometimes don't make sense. You have to drive up and then drive down, or you have to call to have the card open. And it's just, what about, my productivity, me wanting to get ahead and whatnot. But it's whatever, right? It's whatever, because at the end of the day, what am I supposed to do, right? And what really sealed the deal for me was about 2 days ago, man. I got a pre-plan. I picked up an empty trailer from West Memphis, that USA Truck terminal out there, and I hurried up to go to the shipper out there in DeWitt, Arkansas. I think that's how you pronounce the name of that town, little city or whatever. DeWitt. It was a load of rice to pick up. Well, I showed up, I check in, I get assigned a door, and when I hop in the truck to back into the dock, that's when I get a message that, hey, that load has been swapped and it's for another driver. Come back to the West Memphis terminal. Now, the miles would be paid, but it was just annoying because it was about 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening. Then I had to drive back and sit there, just twiddling my fingers, basically. And then I got a pre-plan to the same spot, same location, same time, everything. So it kind of really just angered me, because I was just like, where's the communication? Yeah, sure, I'm going to get paid for those empty miles, but still, where's the communication? It's bad enough that, if you guys saw my other video about I couldn't fuel because there was no communication as to, Davis drivers were now expected to all, transition over to USA Truck's fuel card. It's bad enough with that. And that's where I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm so over this. I'm not even going to try to fight this. I'm not going to try to argue with these people. Because at the end of the day, they're a $1 billion company. What am I going to say? You know what I mean? I'm just a company driver. And at the end of the day, it's my CDL, so I'm going to do what the hell I want to do, right? I'm not going to fight with you guys. I'm not going to argue with you guys. I got a load going down to Lakeland from, Arkansas. So, you know what? Goodbye. It was nice while I lasted with Davis. And I will forever hold Davis Transfer and speak highly of them as one of the best companies I ever drove for. Just for the fact that the dispatchers were awesome. I never had to beg and call for fuel or scale tickets. I had the typical BS that comes with trucking, but nothing of this nature that I'm having with DB Schenker USA Truck, where I feel like I'm just a number. So that's why I'm leaving. I'm hoping to go to Tanker, and I figured, now is the best time. I mean, if not now, when, right? And yeah, there's a freight shortage and all this and that, but at the end of the day, man, it's just me. I ain't got no kids, I ain't got no girls, so I ain't tripping about that stuff, I'm just out here just trying to get my experience in and do what I gotta do, man, to make sure that my bills are paid. But hey, man, just keep watching, and we'll see, where we head to next. Okay, guys, well, it's official. I'm in what used to be Davis Transfer. Now they got bought out by USA Truck and DB Schenker. And that's my truck there, man. I'm leaving. And oh yeah, when I came back, my car was crashed. Some driver crashed into my car. So I guess that was my sign to get the hell out of here. And that's what I'm about to do. Goodbye, truck. You were faithful and you were good to me. I shall forever miss you. Bye. Oh, so I forgot to show you guys pictures of my car, or crashed, or whatever you want to call it, by another company truck driver. And this happened on the Lakeland USA Truck Yard. And I had to do a whole police report because my insurance company attempted to call the company up, and after the whole issue of them not wanting to respond to the insurance told me, go ahead and just call the cops, have a police report done, and etc., etc. And apparently, I found out afterwards, once the police report was done, that my car was hit on May the 8th, and I showed up to the truck yard on May the 18th. So a whole 10 days had gone by, and nobody let me know that my car was hit. A message, one of those company-wide messages, wasn't even set to let them know, hey, somebody's car has been hit. And I say that because a while ago, when this building was being painted and renovated, they would constantly send company-wide messages on the tablets in the truck, letting drivers know, hey, whoever is driving so-and-so car, please move the car, or please, come and get it out the way. But apparently for my car being hit, whatever, right? So now I gotta deal with this crap, man. And it is what it is, I guess, I don't, it's just a whole nother mess I gotta deal with. So in the end, I guess this was just my sign. You know what, man? Just get the heck out of here and don't look back. P.S. I do miss Davis Transfer, though.